Good morning. This morning video is for our expectant parents. So those of you that are pregnant, we are going to be going over just the first trimester today. In this video. I know we have different clients in different areas, but we did want to make sure that we didn't leave our expectant mommies out. So today I will be going over our worksheets, our handouts for how baby is developing in the first trimester, as well as a couple of other ones. I'm going to go through it kind of quickly because I don't have any response, but it's definitely something for you guys to be thinking about. The first one is this cute little one. So, small steps leading to big dreams. So, of course, you're pregnant, everything's changing. This may be your first baby, this may not. Things are still going to be changing. Keeping in mind, every pregnancy is different. So, some things that you may have experienced in the first one, you may experience in the second one, or you may not. So, this one, though, is focusing more on mom and having dreams, because a lot of times we don't take care of ourselves and we put ourselves on the back burner for our kids, which is okay, but we want to make sure that you're also thinking about yourself. So this one says the secret to making your dreams come true is to break them down into small steps. For example, this is just example. This is not something that you have to have as your dream. This is just one example that's on this worksheet. The first step towards a better paying job may be to look in the newspaper or do an online search. It might be to take a class to learn new skills. What steps do you need to take to reach your dream? So here are your questions that you want to make sure that you write down. If you don't have a pen or pencil, pause it or rewatch the video, because that's always nice. And you can answer these questions. We all have plenty of time right now to where we can do something like this. If you're currently not working right now due to the circumstances, or because you have a child under 2 and so you're exempt, maybe this is something that you may want to write down, just so that way when it's time for you to start working again, you can go ahead and reach those that goal, or whatever your dream is, whether it's getting a job, going back to school, buying a house, any of those things. So the first one says my dream. So you'll say what your dream is. You're not having to share that with us. This is simply for you and something for you to keep for your records. The second one says, one goal I can set to reach my dream is. So let's say that you're living with a relative right now and you want to get your own place. So your dream is to get your own place. Your one goal I can set to reach my dream is start looking for places that are available. The next step I can take to move me forward in this goal are, so again, if we're going back to the getting a place of our own, it would be contacting those managements to see if you qualify. 2 things I can do this week to start making it happen. That's a good one. So right here, we're down here already. So 2 things that you can do, if we're going back to my example of wanting to get a place of your own, contacting the managements, see where they're located. That could be one. Going down and once everything clears, or even going online. You don't even have to go down. Going online and seeing what apartments in what areas to see if those are the areas that you're interested in. One thing I can do today is, again, go online and look for something if your dream is to get a place of your own. Others who can help me are. So that's our last question. Who else can help you achieve this dream? Whether it's a relative, your partner, a friend, just anybody. So again, these are some of the questions. This is our first handout for our expectant parent in the first trimester. This one I like as well, because this one is just getting you ready for what's going to start happening. So having a healthy baby. First steps for my baby and me. Make regular prenatal appointments. The first step is, this will help my baby because. So that's our first little blue square. Obviously, you need to make sure that you're making your appointments. I don't know the situation right now. I do have a couple of pregnant mommies and they have been going to theirs. The second one is living a healthy lifestyle. What does that look like for you? So again, I can't tell you how it is. You put what you think fits in this box. Eating nutritious foods, the first step. This will help my baby because, again, you can put fruits and vegetables. How does that help your baby? If you don't know, hopefully you will learn with these videos, because we will go over nutrition. We will also go over smoking, drug, and alcohol during pregnancy. So those are some of the things that we touch on as well. Choosing supportive relatives. The first step is, well, again, we're in our first trimester, so your first step is probably letting them know that you are in fact pregnant. Exercising, don't overdo it. Talk to your doctor when you go in for your prenatal and see what is okay for you. Reducing stress. I know right now it's a little bit stressful because you may have older kids at home. They have their homework packets and stuff like that. But just make sure you give yourself time to kind of unwind and relax and have a little breathing time. Balancing work and school, and then managing money. That is our final little square there. We have our book that says where we're at. So if you are 2 months, this is what your baby looks like inside. My baby is this big at 2 months, 2 to 9 weeks. My baby is less than 1/2 inch long. All major organs are formed but not completely developed. Slightly movement begins. My baby's face begins to develop. Okay, so and then in the last month of the first trimester is at 3 months. That's how big baby is. My baby is this big at 3 months, 11 to 14 weeks. I can hear my baby's heartbeat at my prenatal visit. At your prenatal visit. My baby is about 2 inches long. Sex organs are developing. Vital organs continue to develop. So that's for the first trimester. Okay, so this one is more in detail about baby for the first and the second month. So for your baby, and it also has your baby, your body, and prenatal care guide. So if you are currently pregnant and fall in one of these 2 months, please, 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 if you would like a copy of this, let your visitor know so that they can make sure they make a copy and put it in your packet to send to you. I do have one of these all the way up to 9 months. So here is our 5, 6, and 7. And then if I could get to the last page, 8 and 9. So if you are interested in getting the information, please again contact your visitor so that you can get a little bit more information. Again, I'll go over some of it during the videos because I will be doing videos for each month. We're back to our first trimester. So your baby benefits from the positive things you do: eat healthy foods, exercise, stop smoking, and talk or read to her. So again, make sure you're talking, reading, singing to baby because you know baby is inside and growing. By the end of the first month, your baby's tiny heart starts to beat. By the end of the second, your baby has eyelids, but the eyes are sealed shut. And by the 3rd month, your baby can open and close its mouth. Ears are formed and hearing is developed. The brain is adding about 500,000 neutrons each minute. Brain cells are growing in size and begin to connect. Fingernails and toenails are developing. Your baby's mouth has 20 buds that will be baby's teeth. your baby is 2 to 3 inches long and weighs less than an ounce, you can hear your baby's heartbeat when you go to the doctor. So again, if this is something that you're interested in because you are currently expecting and are in the first trimester, which is month 1, 2, and 3, please let your home visitor know that you would like this worksheet that you've seen in our video. All right, guys, that's it for right now. I will see you later. Again, this is Miss Anna with the CAP-K Home Visiting Program. Make sure you like and subscribe below. See you later.